So, good morning. Again, very bright, very gorgeous, sunny morning. We woke up a little late today actually, but after a lot of coaxing from Neeladi, we managed to have breakfast out in the sun. And we have aloo paratha, eggs, and some chutney. That's his favorite.
Yes. And hot aloo parathas
Hot aloo parathas.
at nearly 10,000 feet. It's a luxury.
So this is Nepal. This side is Nepal. We are in Nepal right now, and these are the Nepal plains. Kanchenjunga is on the other side. The views in the morning were superb. The colors we saw, the colors of the horizon as dawn approached. And after breakfast, we start for Sunday. As we start up the winding road from Tumling with Kanchenjunga in front, clear skies, and there we have Raj Babu looking at the massive. Beautiful sight.
So here we are about 10 kilometers from Sandakpur, climbing up now. But this is our Land Rover, and we have found out that one of the tires got punctured. So our driver Dalton is actually changing the tire now. So just taking a break. The roads are absolutely rough, and you cannot predict the tire's condition by the time you get up. So he's helping us change the tire, and let's see how long it takes. This is the short break that we are taking to get the tire changed. It's a wonderful, you can see the jungle all around us. We are on the,
How was the ride that we had just now from Tumling?
it is like, we are riding a roller coaster ride, a real rough one. We actually rode on the boulders. It was actually boulder road, not even like, there's no road, there's absolutely boulders, I'm sure, cars which are like low in size, even four-wheel drives, they'll get absolutely, punctured and, damaged from underneath. So that's the typical situation on this road. And we are about 10 kilometers to climb up still to Sandakpur. And this should be approximately about 9,000 odd feet high on the Himalayas.
And the climb now would be at a very steep incline.
Yeah, so
Now it will be at a very steep incline. We're going down and then we'll again start climbing from Kalpukri. It's going to be very steep.
So this is still better. The road you see over here is really,
It's still better, yeah.
it's much better. But the road we came through was absolutely filled with boulders, and there's nothing, So it was so the tire has taken the toll of it, and it couldn't stand in, so it's got punctured. So we are at Sunrise Point and Sunrise Hotel at Sandakphu. This is the highest point of Sandakphu, and we've taken a room which is pretty high up to see three of the largest peaks in the world. On this side is Kanchenjunga, and you can see from here the Everest, Mount Lhotse, and three of the largest peaks in the world. And this is the view that we will be taking for today. And it's a wonderful room with a lot of colors outside.
That's Everest.
That's Everest, yeah. Just a little bit of cloud on top of Everest you can see as of now. Mount Lhotse, Mount Makalu, and Everest. Everest is in between Mount Lhotse and Mount Makalu.
Pretty basic room, but what more can you expect at this
Height
altitude and
12,500 feet.
and such a remote place? Yeah. And it's so silent everywhere, outside as well as inside. Thank God it's not too windy as of now, but you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, the night temperatures, as he said, was about -3, -4 now.
Yeah. We just started walking, and just a couple of minutes back we met Gaurav. He's into consulting, and he's from Delhi. He's come on some work to Darjeeling, and I think he's staying for about a month, right?
Yes.
About a month in Darjeeling. And while there, he decided to take a solo trek to Sandakphu. So he reached Sandakphu this morning after a 3-day trek from Manibhanjan, and he's planning to go to Falut tomorrow. We just met him. We were asking him how the experience was of the trek. He had put up for the night at Kalpokhri last night, right?
Yes.
So how was it?
Yeah, it was great. Kalpokhri is a very small place. So
Are you a trekker? Like, have you been trekking in the northern Indian Himalayas also?
Yes, I've done Hamta Pass trek, then I've done Nali of Pass trek. Those are the big treks I've done. And
Hamta is beautiful.
yes, and then smaller treks, Triunt, of course, Triunt trek and.
650 into 2, which is just about a little more than a liter as its payload, and he's almost there. We're almost crossing the Hillary steps, and Raj Babu will be reaching the peak with this couple of beers. We'll be sitting on the peak of Mount Everest and finishing off our beers. We are in Sandakphu now, and we're out on a stroll, sitting by the road on the grass in this bright sun. And there's the mighty Kanchenjunga Massif and Kumbhakarna right in front of us. I believe the air distance should be quite a lot, but it doesn't look like. And the Everest and Makalu and Lhotse is that side.
Yeah, 12,500 feet. And if you notice, this is at least, it's an apex kind of a summit where probably a few places in the world where you've got a 180-degree views of the Himalayas, and 4 of the world's largest peaks out of 10 can be viewed from here. It's a very unique place, and when you see these mountains and you look back at life and think about yourself, you feel so vulnerable, so small. All our achievements, all our fights, all our grudges, all our anger, it feels
everything seems so minuscule. I mean,
it is absolutely so minuscule.
it's just incomparable. You just can't compare, our lives and the human race and what we go through during our lives or throughout the year. You sit here and wonder, what do we fight, quarrel, run, and try to achieve? What is all that about? What is achievement? What is what we do throughout the year? What is all that about? I mean, look at the people here. Simple, very healthy, and of course, spiritual in a way. They are very spiritual and focused too, but very simple, very, very simple. We are the ones from the plains, and we are the ones from all sorts of places who come with all these complications, and we are the ones who are making the world more complicated. But I guess the human race is set for a change. I mean, it has already changed quite a lot with the impact of COVID, and there should be, and we've changed for good. There should be some more changes coming in, I guess. What's this?
Absolutely. No, and we actually are trying, and if you notice everywhere in the world, as humans, we were trying to actually make our lives more luxurious, more comfortable, more good for our senses in terms of making our amenities, which we think is amenities. But what we were actually not being able to focus and understand is that we need to be synced with the environment and the nature. It's not the other way around. In our younger lives, we kind of try, study hard, do hard work to get better jobs or set up big businesses, get good positions in society, which are typically respected a lot, But you'll be surprised as to how many people in this world have measurements of success in so different ways, And I think, we fail to appreciate the different ways that people think success is,
True.
For a person over here surviving and making his family survive over here well enough with comfort, a little bit, is his idea of success.
It's a huge success.
Yes.
It's a huge success.
And trust me, it is much more tougher than all the top-notch universities entry we are talking about, or a great job that we are talking about, or a great business that we run. So you should see the hardships that people face over here to just keep the daily, meals running for the family. It's really, really very, very tough. The amenities are tougher, and yeah, things are improving, but at the same time, the amount of labor that the people put is humongous. And as I was telling Pom today, that we had hired a Land Rover, Range Rover, and we came by that, But yeah, they were charging some money, but if you look at the type of money they're charging for 2.5 days, it's actually minuscule, And I really wonder from my end that how they should be managing their families with such less amount of money that they charge for tourism. So, anyways, it's not that we negotiated or something, but yes, but that's the way life is over here, and we respect it. That's what it's all about, And respect for each other, respect for various types of people. I think that mutual respect for the preference of others, either it's religion or nationalism or anything that can be, I think that is slowly and slowly the world is moving towards more of individualism rather than collectivism, which is not going to help the human race. And already we paid a huge price, and Corona must be a kind of an exam that we appeared for, and hope we pass well so that in the future things can get improved.
I also,
Which I would like to highlight from is that if you notice that Buddhism and Hinduism is prevalent religion over here, right? Prevalent.
Yeah.
But both of them actually are like together, right?
Yeah, but I think Buddhism may be much more tolerant, as a religion than Hinduism.
Yeah, maybe, across the world, you're right. And the other important part I wanted to actually tell you, have you noticed that every person who falls into problems over here, how people are genuinely warm to kind of support that person?
Yeah.
There was a driver behind us when our car, the tire went busted.
And the other car waited till
absolutely.
they changed the tire. Our driver changed the tire, and all the local passengers waited without a word. And it took a lot of time, and then we started, and then our driver, this driver, allowed the other one to overtake.
Correct.
And they went to. Yeah, I mean, there's no shusha about anything. I mean, there's no.
And genuine warmness to helping each other when they fall into problems.
Exactly.
And this doesn't need huge MBA degrees or engineering degrees or degrees from large universities.
Or even this doesn't need to be a childhood school friend or a bum-chum buddy or what. Nothing.
Correct.
It's just a human to human relationship which they respect, and that is what I think being a human being is all about. That is what the human race somehow, I don't know, regressing on.
So I was
So,
just planning to have a
I just wish this pandemic shows us the way to reduce all these differences and makes us a better race and better human beings.
So we're at Sandakpur summit, and the temperature is like -2 now. It's absolutely freezing. With a glass of rum in my hand.
And it's dark, so we can't see Das's face now. But there's a little bit of. It's windy. Kanchenjunga we can't see, but I don't know if it's cloudy or not. Sky, yeah, it's clear. A lot of stars. What do you have to say about the chill?
Chill is killing, but very enjoyable. Very, very enjoyable.
Rum with warm water.
Yeah, absolutely. We can actually see some shooting stars also. Just one. The sky is looking absolutely fabulous,
And we've
I've
got some
not-
bikers who are smoking grass too.
Correct.
And they're having a good time. I don't know why these cases have surfaced in Bombay where young kids are being jailed because of smoking grass.
Which is supposed to be very good.
No, not good or bad, but that's rampant all across the country.
Correct.
Amongst youngsters, amongst the general population. And people are getting jailed because of that, and there's a huge ruckus. And what do you have to say about Ornub?
Yeah, nobody think was going too far off, trying to penalize people for weed, which is not correct.
Yeah, weed is weed is good, man.
So on Arnab, I can say that he's a smart guy. He's made his millions by his way of TRP.
Yeah.
And he took it. So the credible part is that he's done it in front of everyone, and it's great. But at the same time, what India supported him for was very, very flimsy issues compared to what India.
Ornub is outright.
Yes.
And he does his outrightness in style. He's like straight on the face, and a lot of school of thoughts probably can't take that.
Correct. The good part is the way he pronounces his views is just amazing. And it's very attractive the way he puts it forward.
I think that's the reason why he quit NDTV.
Correct.
And then Times Now.
And he started his own.
Yeah,
He's doing a good job.
absolutely.
And I admire him because he's made his money.
Yeah, absolutely. Smart guy.
Yes, he is definitely smart. On a flimsy music like weed, he's made the whole country focus on that. Adios Sandakphu. I think it's time for us to leave now. This lovely place. And a great view today of Mount Everest and Kanchenjunga together. Not
The
a drop.
entire range with the crisp air, no moisture, I guess. The view is like absolutely clear. No clouds, nothing. We're saying bye bye to Sandakphu now. Our host, Mr. Shering, who owns all the land around here in Sandakphu from Kalpokri for ages. And he's in fact built the roads also with on the roads on which these Land Rovers run and people come by foot. So we had a lovely chat with him till late last night. And as you can see, the weather is gorgeous. And we are headed to Manibhanjan. And from there, we hope to reach Darjeeling by 4 o'clock. Or by
3:30, 4 o'clock.
yeah, before darkness. You want to say something?
Yeah, and if you'll notice, that the Everest on that side, the Kanchenjunga over here, you can see 4 out of the 5 peaks with your naked eyes. Absolutely, the tallest of the mountains in the world. This
Yeah.
is a marvelous point of view.
Everest, Lhotse, Makalu, then you have the Three Sisters, and then Kumbhakan and Kanchenjunga. And you also have Pandim, and then the Bhutan peak starts from there.
So technically speaking, across 3-4 countries, we are seeing the complete Himalayan range.
Yeah. And that too from about 12,200 where we're standing right now. Yeah. This is like the topmost part. This is sort of a Sandakphu peak. This is the topmost part of Sandakphu right now.
Right.
And the place we were staying, that's I think a little elevated from here. But this is a beautiful place, full of, in the middle of the pine forest. Show the pine trees a little bit. And the road snakes down from here. We'll go down this road. There's the road. And we'll take this road to Kalpokri. And then on our onward trip to Manibhanjan. So, goodbye from Sandakphu.
Adios.
Adios
Till we return back.
till we return back.